Have you ever missed someone so much that the world felt quieter without them? Here in Oregon, the hills stretch wide, blanketed in a fog that hides the world I once knew. The Pacific moves endlessly forward, a rhythmic pulse reminding me of the distance between us. But time here feels frozen, caught in the amber of a memory I cannot let go of. I stand on this cliff every Sunday, watching the sunrise, looking for a sign from the ocean. Across the Atlantic, in a small apartment in Lisbon, is she looking at the water too? Her name is Elena. We shared a summer that felt like a lifetime, a season of warmth. And now it feels like I spend every day just waiting to see her smile again. I don't know if she misses me the way I miss her, or if I'm just a ghost. Does she look at her horizon and see my face, or hear my voice in the city? I send my love with the wind, hoping it carries my whispers all the way to her. It sounds poetic, doesn't it? Like a line from a book we'd read before everything changed. But in a love like this, you'll believe in anything that feels like a real connection. You'll trust the stars and the tide to bridge the gap between our two different worlds. Because without that belief, the distance is too wide. I won't let the ocean win.
Is it possible that a heartbeat can travel through air? Or that a thought can cross an ocean in a single breath? Sometimes I press my hand against the cold glass of my window and imagine he's doing the same, somewhere far away. We met in Boston, graduate school. It feels like a different life now, a world away from this one. He loved black coffee. I loved espresso with too much sugar. We were different rhythms in the same song. He stayed in America. I went home to Portugal. We said distance wouldn't change us, but we were young. Distance doesn't ask permission. It doesn't negotiate. It simply takes root and it grows. It simply stretches, pulling at who we were until we are something new. Alone, but still connected.
At first, we called every night. The phone was a lifeline, a glowing portal that bridged the miles between us. Then it became every other night, Sorry, I fell asleep. Time zones are cruel. When I wake up hopeful, she's already exhausted. When she wants to talk, I'm rushing into meetings. The world doesn't care about the space between our hearts. Love doesn't disappear loudly. It fades quietly, a slow erosion of habit and the ties that bound us. It's like a song you don't realize has ended until the silence hits. And by then, you don't even know how to start the music again. We were so sure we could beat the distance. We were so sure our love was the one thing that wouldn't change. But it wasn't the distance that changed us. It was the time. And the time just simply ran out.
Sometimes I think the earth is hiding your answers from me, like it's intentionally keeping the truth just out of my reach. I sit here in the quiet of my kitchen, surrounded by the words I can never quite bring myself to say to you. I write letters I never send. I'm scared you're forgetting me. I write it down, then cross it out, hoping the paper can hold the fear for me. I'm scared I'm loving you alone, that I'm the only one still holding on to the ghost of what we were. I keep the anxiety. I sharpen it. I turn the fear into a fine edge because longing keeps you alert. It keeps your heart sensitive. It forces you to feel everything. But sensitivity, it's exhausting. A weight that grows heavier with every sunrise. And I don't know how much longer I can carry this weight. Not while the ocean is still so wide.
Thanksgiving should be a time of coming together, but this year, the laughter feels like it's happening behind a wall of glass. My mom asked if Elena was coming for Christmas. I forced a smile and lied about the price of flights. But the truth is, I'm afraid to ask. What if she says she's not sure anymore? What if the distance has finally become a map of where we used to be, instead of where we're going? I step outside into the cold. I need something that feels real. The Pacific is thousands of miles away, a vast, dark expanse. But somehow, standing here on solid ground, I still feel drowned. Like the tide has already come in, and I'm just waiting to sink. We thought we were the exception. But the cold doesn't lie, and neither does the distance. It simply stretches. The rain in Lisbon, I can hear it through the speakers, a steady rhythmic static that fills the space between our words. Maybe we're forcing this, she said. There was silence. Not an angry silence. Those are loud. This was the dangerous kind, the tired kind. The kind of silence that happens when you finally run out of ways to say the same thing. Are you saying you don't love me? I asked. No, she whispered. I'm saying I don't know how to keep surviving this. I don't know how to live in the gaps anymore. We stared at each other through the pixels, through the digital noise that was the only thing keeping us together in the dark. Sometimes the hardest part of love is not the distance. It's the doubt that any connection is strong enough to survive this. Every step I take here leaves a mark in the sand, proof that I was here, that I didn't just let the time slip away, that I tried. If waves can travel thousands of miles across the dark heart of the ocean, I have to wonder, can love? I book a flight. No announcement, no dramatic message sent into the void, just action, a physical commitment to close the distance once and for all. Because sometimes love needs movement. It needs the weight of a body moving through space, bridging the miles that became too wide. No more promises. Love needs to be present. It needs to be felt, not just heard. I'm finally moving toward her. I'm coming home. The distance is finally shrinking, and for the first time in a long time, the world doesn't feel quite so quiet. Love is moving.
I didn't know he was coming. I was at work when my phone buzzed. A small vibration that changed everything in a heartbeat. I'm here. I ran. No makeup, no plan, just the rhythm of my heart hammering against my ribs, a wild, frantic drum beat. I had to reach him. I must have looked like a madwoman, weaving through the crowds, my breath coming in short, sharp gasps. The distance was finally closing. The airport felt like a dream. I pushed through the doors, my eyes scanning the crowd, looking for the one face I've missed for 2 years. And then I saw him. He stood near gate 14, looking terrified, like someone about to jump without knowing if there's water below. But as our eyes met, the doubt finally vanished. We weren't pixels or lag anymore. We were real, and the ocean was finally behind us.
We sat at a wobbly table outside the airport cafe. I don't want to lose you to silence, I told her. She looked away. I don't want to love you through fear. Then let's stop being afraid, I said. She finally met my eyes. I need something real, she whispered. Not just hope, not just more promises. I took a breath. Then I'll move. She froze. You'd leave your job? I'd rather rebuild my career than rebuild a heart that lost you. Love isn't always about dramatic music. Sometimes it's just a decision, a choice to stop looking at the horizon and start walking. The distance didn't win, we did. It's a commitment to keep moving forward together on the same side of the ocean. We finally realized that the only way to bridge the ocean was to be together. And now we finally are. We finally stopped looking at the horizon from opposite sides. Now we wake up to the same golden Lisbon sun, together. Sometimes she still looks at the ocean, but now when she reaches out, I'm actually there to take her hand. Love didn't magically erase the difficulty. I miss Oregon sometimes. The damp pine needles and the thick fog, but her laugh, it sounds the same. It's the only home I need. Distance taught us something powerful. Love isn't about never doubting. It's about choosing again, every single morning, after you do. It was never just about the miles between us. It was about the life we were brave enough to build together, right here. The ocean is no longer a wall. It's just part of the view. We made it. We're finally home.